Welcome. Today we're going to take a look at a comma rule. This comma rule is going to show us how writers use a comma on the inside of quotation marks. Let's take a look at this rule. So this rule is actually going to be different in American English than it is in British English. I'm going to show you the American English rule here, but know that if you are writing for a British audience, you're going to need to follow a different rule. So for this one, in American English, the comma always goes inside the quotation mark. It always goes on the inside. Let's take a look at some examples. These examples help us to understand the rule. Listen, I have an idea, Samuel said. Here we go. We've got a comma that's separating the actual quote from the attribution, and it's inside the quotation mark. It's on the inside. Okay? Second example, bring in the wood for the fire, Taryn said. And again, we've got that comma in between the quote, in between the quotation, and before the quotation mark, and before the attribution. Okay, the attribution is telling us who says this. Taryn says this. If you call in the morning, she started, no one will answer before 10. So here I've got the comments right here before the quotation mark. Okay, in American English, this goes before the quotation mark. And notice that this attribution of she started is in the middle of this sentence. It's breaking up this sentence. Because of that, we've got to have that comma in there. Okay, let's look at this last example. Hand me the forks, Mom said. I need you to set the table. She gestured toward the kitchen, then lay out the napkins. So we've got two attributions here. We've got here one for Mom said, and then we've got this break here. She gestured toward the kitchen. Okay? Because of that, we've got this quotation is actually broken up into three parts. Hand me the forks. I need you to set the table. And then the final part is, then lay out the napkins. That's the quote. That's the quotation. And because it's separated out in this way, we've got to have these two commas here. We've got to have a comma after forks before the quotation mark and after table before the quotation mark. That's where we're going to put those. That allows this complicated sentence to make sense to the reader. That's what that does. So this is how writers use commas before the quotation mark. I hope that this is helpful to you, and good luck with your writing.